Sagittarius, so the theme for you in May is patience. And to be honest, I could be wrong and we'll see when we get there, right? But what I'm feeling is that in May, you possibly see your patience paying off. You may see a culmination, like this may be like the final stretch or the last stretch of patience that's required before you get some kind of renewal or second chance or awakening at something new. You know what I mean? And that may not resonate for all of you. You may actually need to practice in this month to get where you're going, but I do feel like you're gonna see things will unfold at the right time. Trust in divine timing and allow space for things to come into place. So this is your theme in May is patience, is allowing things to fall into place for you. Now the message from your soul is like, okay, you have similar cards to Libra. Was it Libra or was it? Yeah, I think that was Libra. So a Libra may be significant, or you could have Libra in your chart, right? But you got message of love as well, and this is an intuitive message. This is asking you to kind of visualize love and decide what that looks like for you. Receive an intuitive message of love. Let me read it so you can understand what I mean. This card is here to help you to connect to your psychic abilities. Take a moment to visualize the card. You are invited to receive a message of love from your soul, your spirit guides, or an entity. Write down what you feel. Look at the card for as long as you need. You are invited to see a message on your own beyond the card's description. Be confident in yourself. So what message of love are you receiving when you visualize love, when you think of love, when you look at this card and close your eyes? So that's your message from your soul. Your soul is asking you to get in a vibration of love, of feeling it, embodying it, and not just love, but what it is to you, what it means to you. And so your healthiest, your healing vibrations, the vibrations that you need to align with in order to reach your highest potential, your highest self, your healthiest self. This month, you have mauve and you have tangerine. So there's something here about truth speaking or acknowledging the truth, being honest with yourself about things that maybe you've been kind of ignoring. And then tangerine is about being spontaneous and having fun and getting a little risky and frisky. Very similar to Libra, okay? So let's read. Again, mauve is about your hearing. A pale lavender lilac color connects to intuition, awakening your inspiration, expanding your spiritual awareness, and helping you let go of heavy, dense energies. Mauve also creates a sense of peace and tranquility to assist with eye and ear problems and improve your memory and ability to concentrate. It is a color of softness, gentleness, and allowance. Use mauve rays to release stuckness from your ears. Then tangerine. Tangerine is a color of vibrancy, creativity, zest for life, and vitality. It has the capacity to awaken your sexual and creative energies and symbolize warmth, richness, courage, and spontaneity. Inner knowing, action, confidence, and determination are the properties of tangerine. Activate tangerine and unleash your wild self. Now, the thing with, okay, so this is what I'm getting. Because your self-care is this card, Iboga. And before I get I'm going to read Iboga before I talk about mauve and tangerine. So Iboga is, I see the medicine in the difficult experiences. So your self-care is to transmute, for one, right? Is to see how a difficult experience has been put on your path to make you better, to make you grow, to heal something, to be a remedy, medicine, right? So the spirit of Iboga is letting you know that your guides want to connect with you. It's time to become fully aware of any destructive patterns that have been holding you back. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. We all develop coping mechanisms in an attempt to avoid repeating or experiencing past traumas. It's time to break the cycles and heal any past wounds that are subtly or not so subtly guiding your behaviors in the present. Spend a little time each day focusing on connecting with your higher self and guides about your dreams and aspirations, especially those related to releasing self-limiting patterns. Call in and then look for support in this healing process. Keep your eye on the end goal. Envision yourself choosing to do things in new ways that support your highest desires arriving in your life. What destructive patterns are you aware of within yourself? So that's Iboga. That's a different card, different deck. But this is your self-care, and this is the healthiest vibration for you to align with. So your self-care is to enjoy clear hearing. Be honest with yourself about the patterns that are keeping you stuck. Addictions, codependencies. How did they word it? I want to use the same exact word. What did they say? Destructive patterns. And then be spontaneous and have fun. Tangerine is you being spontaneous. Breaking the mold is being spontaneous. Allowing yourself to exist outside of a destructive pattern is being spontaneous, because you're taking a risk. You're doing something different. Like, as much as a destructive pattern is destructive, it's something that you feel safe with because it's a pattern. It's something you've created for yourself. So I feel like the be spontaneous and have fun is you trying new things. And I'm not saying replace one bad destructive pattern with another, but maybe with the positive. Every time you want to do something destructive, you drink some water, or you eat an apple, or you do 50 sit-ups or squats. You know what I mean? Like something like that. And obviously you do what you need to do for you, but that's the energy that I'm getting here. There's something that you need to be honest with yourself about, as far as your patterns and how you're treating yourself when you engage in certain behaviors. And it does kind of track because we have judgment crowning you. So this is about second chances. This is about the spiritual awakening. Where else did I see that you were having an awakening? Expanding your spiritual awareness. Yeah. Awakening your inspiration, expanding your spiritual awareness. That was what Mauve. So let's clarify judgment. What is this that's expanding your awareness in May? What is this that what awareness is expanding for Sagittarius in May? Let's clarify judgment. A judgment call. So you could be completely ending something. You could be starting something brand new. What's judgment here? Clarify judgment. Crowning Sagittarius in May. The moon to the star. Ooh, all of these major arcanas. Judgment, moon, star. This is a new beginning. Actually, let me use this deck. So let's clarify the moon. What's the moon? What is this hidden secret dream? Eight of Wands. Some kind of movement, some kind of growth. You're really getting some kind of download. You're getting some kind of spiritual download, a spiritual message. In May, you're like awakening. Something is waking you up. Give me more on the moon to the Eight of Wands. Give me more on the moon to the 8. Give me more on the moon to the 8 of Wands, please. Give me more on the moon to the 8 of Wands. What's the moon to the 8 of Wands? Four of Coins, King of Wands. It feels like a dream. This does feel like something. This could have a lot to do with some kind of dream, some kind of vision that you have for yourself. With the Star and the King of Wands, it feels like a dream that you have. Something that you want to make come true. Reap what you sow. Put it in work, growth, nurturing. There's this energy here of this getting what you... There's something here about planting seeds specifically. Planting. Some of you could be growing, starting a garden, planting, gardening, planting, growing tomatoes. I just heard. But there's definitely something here about something that you've been praying for, something that you see for yourself, you want for yourself, that you possibly have been afraid of, or some kind of destructive pattern, some kind of fear, some kind of insecurity has been holding you back from receiving it. But you're having a new beginning because you're having new ideas. Literally, you're having new inspiration. You're having a rebirth. A new beginning. So what's the Star? What is this that Sagittarius is hoping and praying and wishing for? Clarify the Star. Clarify the Star. What is... Thank you. The Ace of Swords. Wow, the truth. Now somebody is healing something. Surgery. Somebody could be going through surgery. Getting surgery. And it could be a positive outcome. This could be fixing something that maybe you felt insecure about. Give me more on the Star to the Ace of Swords. What is the Star to the Ace of Swords? A dream is coming true for you in May, Sagittarius. It's a yes. You get an approval on something that you want. This could be a new home. The Fool, a new beginning. Y'all, I'm not even joking. Now it's getting redundant. You're having a new beginning in something. We do have this real estate, home, house. It feels like you're having a new beginning. And it feels like it's something that you dreamed for. And it's like, again, see? I told you, I feel like this month you see the results of your patience. And you get to start fresh. This is what I was getting. You get a clean slate. You get a brand new beginning. And this is something that you did pray for and you like put in work. I just heard sacrificed. I'm not necessarily seeing love here, so I do feel like it's a personal like accomplishment. Like this is something like for you, you know. But in love over here, are you on a dating site? Because it feels like you have a lot of people in your energy. Like you have a lot of options. Or it could be one person that's really trying to break through your walls. Let's clarify. Who is this over here? Like, okay, so this is what they're saying. They're saying, I'm here when you need me. What are you wearing? I'd love to get to know you better. And you make my body do crazy things. So it's also very sexual. It's very, you know, be spontaneous, have fun, that kind of energy. But let's see. Who is this in Sagittarius's energy? Who's here for Sagittarius? Who wants to know what Sagittarius is wearing? Thank you. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. This is somebody, oh my gosh, Sagittarius, you don't trust this person. And you're holding back from them. This is somebody you ghosted. That's why they're saying, I'm here when you need me. Because you're holding back from this person. Who is this? How will Sagittarius know who this is? Page of Swords. This is somebody that's watching you online. Possibly a Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn. Somebody who looks at you as a soulmate. This is somebody who looks at you as a soulmate. They feel like you have options, Sagittarius. They wanna turn your options upside down. They want to be your one and only. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? You don't mess with them, but let's just see. How does Sagittarius? Page of Cups. You feel like they're childish. You feel like they need to apologize. You could possibly feel like they're avoidant, like they don't take accountability. You could feel like they have their own options, like they're not committal. Yeah. This is definitely somebody who wants to, this is somebody who's more on the sexual side. Like, this is somebody who wants to have fun. I don't know if you with that. And it feels like you've already ghosted this person or moved on from them. So, I hope you have a great May. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.